legendary record labels of the 1960s, Motown, recently celebrated its 25th anniversary, and my guest was there. Ron LaPread of the Commodores, welcome to the Music Weekend.
Thank you, Simon. Good to be here.
Now, was that some party?
Yeah, it was a party that was celebrated all over Harlem in New York.
Who was there?
Well, we had Sammy Davis Jr., Luther Vandross, George Michaels, Boy George, Commodores. Oh,
the whole music industry turned up.
Everyone was there.
And look, you can tell me, what's Berry Gordy really like?
Well, Berry Gordy is like Napoleon Bonaparte. He had a short man's complex, but he had a dream about music, and nothing got in the way, so he always pursued that from start to finish.
Man with a passion.
Man with a passion.
Well, what would you describe as the magic of Motown, particularly during its heyday, the 60s and 70s?
Well, during that time, they were having things like Stevie Wonder, Temptations, Marvin Gaye, and the people were writing some really good soul music, and they were putting it into the music, and Motown had all of the black acts in the States at that time. So it was different to RCA and all of that, and, you know, where soul music is involved.
Anyone that you particularly looked up to?
Well, in 1970, I went to California and I met Marvin Gaye for the first time, and after dancing to Heard It Through the Grapevines in the street, and I met him and found out that he was really a nice cat, very talented. And he got to be a friend of mine for 14, 15 years.
Well, MCA has bought Motown Records. Do you think that the label still has a future?
There's always a future in Motown because of black music and its past. It's created practically every black group in the States now, even those that are on MCA now. Most of them started out on Motown, and they're always recording records. They got the studio, so that's generating money, and they're making new careers, and there's always a future for Motown.
No, that's great to hear. So it's certainly got a past, as we're about to find out. Ron LaPread, thank you very much for joining us on the Music Weekend.
My pleasure, Simon.
And now, let's check out the legends on the Motown 25th Anniversary Special.